And so I want to go, like I said, I was telling you about, this is the Street Talk platform. And so we want to break it down on the most simple level as possible so that everyone can understand. And I think the first thing that I want to bring up is the definition of brain dead. And so Chris, can you pick one for me up? And tell me if I'm wrong. These are some ones that I looked up, but irreversible loss of all brain and brain stem function, often leading to organ donation. It was funny how they put that organ donation part in there. And then a patient must be on a ventilator to be determined brain dead. Is that definition correct? And does the patient need to be on a ventilator to perform the test to find out if they're brain dead?
Sure. Let me just quickly examine what is death to begin with, right? And as Christians, we have chapter and verse for this. In James 2:26, it tells us the body without the spirit is dead, right? And of course, even people who aren't Christians, that's generally what people understand death to be, that separation of our immaterial spirit from our material body. But, of course, we don't have any device to detect when an immaterial spirit departs. That exact moment is opaque to us. So for thousands of years, what people have done to be sure that the spirit had departed was wait for the loss of heartbeat, the loss of breathing, and then the passage of time to be sure that the spirit had departed. This gives us our traditions, our wakes, our vigils, our waiting to be sure that our loved one has departed. But now the brain death definition that you showed a moment ago was simply made up out of thin air by 13 men at Harvard Medical School in 1968. And I was just reviewing that landmark article in the Journal of the American Medical Association. The title is A Definition of Irreversible Coma. And interestingly, those doctors never claimed that these people are in fact dead. And the words they used, they said these people are desperately injured, which is not the same as being dead. And they said that would be a good thing for society to take these desperately injured people and redefine them by the stroke of a pen. They had no facts, tests, or studies about this. They thought we could redefine desperately injured people as being dead already because it would free up beds in ICUs and it would remove the controversy over using desperately injured people as organ donors. So again, this definition is just that. And again, it's the battle over the dictionary, as we see so much in our culture. Changing a definition does not change the reality.